What's up guys, it's Chris Tan, your Bitcoin buddy, and on this video, we're going to talk about why I don't think Bitcoin is going to be the currency of the world. Now, I know that I'm going to get some hate and some of you are going to be shocked when you heard me say that I don't think Bitcoin is going to be the currency of the world. Not yet, at the very least. Not until another decade or so. And let me explain to you why. First of all, Bitcoin is way too volatile. And can you imagine, El Salvador actually declared Bitcoin as legal tender, as a national currency. And honestly, I think that they didn't think it through properly, and the president just bulldozed it without really analyzing the pros and the cons and what are the things that could happen by using Bitcoin as a currency for their country. Now, I want you to imagine this. The volatility of Bitcoin is so wild that at any point, you could buy something and then get that asset already, and then suddenly the Bitcoin price goes down. I'm not sure if anybody would want to get Bitcoin when the price of the Bitcoin goes up and down so frequently, and you don't know if it's going to go up or down for that month. What if you need to use the Bitcoin already and then the value goes down, and then you have to hold on to it until the value appreciates back to the level where you agreed to take it? So that kind of volatility is not conducive to transactions. And the reason it's so volatile right now is it's because it's still in a price discovery phase. And it's in the price discovery phase because it's still a growing asset. It's still in its infancy stages right now. And until such time that Bitcoin matures and the price starts to stabilize, you won't see Bitcoin becoming a currency anytime soon. Oh, I just want to add that the reason the price is so volatile is because nobody knows yet what the real inherent value of Bitcoin is. And we're discovering this right now as we go along. And right now, Bitcoin is not yet mature, as I said, and it's going to keep going up until it reaches the point of maturity. And when it becomes mature, then the price will stabilize. And at that point, and only at that point, will I think that Bitcoin can really be used as a currency. Another reason why Bitcoin cannot be used as a currency right now is because it's way too slow. Bitcoin does only 7.6 transactions per second compared to MasterCard, for example, that does 5,000 transactions per second. That's how slow Bitcoin is. And at that rate, I can't imagine Bitcoin being used on a day-to-day basis. And lastly, Bitcoin is way too valuable. Anything that retains or even appreciates in value, like Bitcoin, people will not use that as a currency. Historically, people's habits have shown that people do not like to spend assets or anything that actually retains or appreciates in value. Bitcoin definitely appreciates in value. And for that reason, people would rather hold their Bitcoin than spend it. And let me compare it with a regular fiat currency, like in the Philippines, Philippine pesos. The reason people like to spend their money or their fiat currency is because they want to exchange it for something more valuable or something more important to them. It could be gadgets, it could be luxury goods, it could be brands. Basically, people would rather spend their money on something that they look at as more valuable than the currency they hold. And honestly, I don't think people value currency as much as they value all the things that it can buy. And when people have a lot of money, what do they normally do? They either spend it or they invest it, meaning they convert it to something that's valuable, that'll appreciate in value. Assets, land, stocks, and in this case, they'd rather put their money and convert it to cryptocurrency. And although I'm happy to see that El Salvador has adopted Bitcoin as its legal tender, I actually think that this experiment will fail, or at least it'll have a very bumpy ride to be able to actually establish Bitcoin as the national currency. And my worry is that if it fails, people are going to look at it as a failed experiment in cryptocurrency. But that's far from the truth. The thing is, there are a lot of other cryptocurrencies that could become legal tender, that are more stable, a stable coin of some sort. And I think that's what's going to be happening in the near future, where we're going to find a cryptocurrency that can be the currency of the world. Because Bitcoin, in my view, is too valuable to be the currency of the world. I subscribe to the narrative that Bitcoin is the gold of the world, the digital gold. And if you have gold, then you must have a currency as well that's attached to that gold. And what is that currency? Maybe it's something that hasn't even been created at this point. Only time will be able to tell. And I'm excited to see when that'll happen. Who knows? Maybe that cryptocurrency has already been made, or maybe it's something that has yet to be created. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with the points I've made or do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed that video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you're notified of my latest videos. This is Chris Tan, your Bitcoin buddy. I'll see you guys in the next video.